All done? Awesome. Thanks so much. I got it in my hands. Here it is. The lady was telling me that they only just started fulfilling these orders. There's been like a 4 to 5 month wait on all of them, like the silver and the black ones. So I was very lucky to get in on this, on that batch order, because I ordered mine like less than a week ago, which is crazy. So can't wait to get home and test it out. X106 in the Black Noir. Just quickly, I thought I would explain why these Fuji cameras are actually so popular. From someone who's a professional photographer and videographer, I've got all the camera equipment that I could ever need, right? So you're probably wondering, why would you buy another camera? With those other cameras, the good and the bad side, I guess, is you have to edit all of those images and video that you take with it, because it shoots in like a raw file format and there's no look or sort of filter applied to them, I guess, right? Because that's the whole idea. You come home and you edit all of them. But that's also the huge negative for me. I would rather not bring my camera, because I know that I have to come home and sit at the computer for hours and edit images. For someone who's done that for so long, the thought of doing that is hell. The beauty of these is that you can actually go through websites like Fuji X Weekly and scroll through for some filters that are supposed to like emulate film, like the film look, and you can actually load in those recipes straight into the camera. So then you can scroll through when you're out and about, choose the one that looks nice, and it bakes that look into the image. So it's ready to just upload straight away. You can transfer it to your phone, upload to Instagram, whatever you want to do with it, it's ready to go. The downside of that is once you've chosen a look and you've baked that into the JPEG file, you can't really change the look of that image too much once it's already shot, because it's not a raw file. But you can actually shoot JPEG and RAW with this camera if you really wanted to. For example, I'm going to Bali in May, and that trip will be awesome for me to update my print portfolio with Fine Print, which is a company that I partner with where you can buy some prints. I'm not doing shameless plug, don't worry. So for that use case, I would love to shoot JPEG images so I can upload to social media, but also when I come home, I'll have all of those files copied into a raw image as well. So if I wanted to make further tweaks or make sure everything's perfectly optimized for print, I can do that. Genius, I love it. This is a really fun camera to use. I really enjoyed that entire experience. I have added a few things. I got the small rig, red button, and like the thumb grip. The thumb grip just adds that extra bit of stability, especially coming from big DSLRs and mirrorless cameras where the grip is quite chunky. I know you can add those things onto this camera as well, but I kind of like that it's smaller and the whole portability of it. I've also got a Tiffen Glimmer Glass filter. It's a half strength for those wondering. So it just adds a bit of softness to the image. From what I've seen online, and I've spoken to a few people about this, is any film recipes that adjust the clarity setting, whether it's plus or minus, anything apart from 0, really slows down the processing of the camera. When you take a shot, it takes a few seconds for the camera to process, and then it comes back online. I didn't really like that, so I thought, and what I've seen online is if you get a bit of a softness kind of filter, Black Pro Mist, Cine Bloom from Moment, there's different ones you can buy. I've got a Pro Mist filter on my other cameras, which I really like. It sort of takes that digital edge off the image, but I wanted to try the Glimmer Glass because apparently it makes it look a bit more filmic and it doesn't raise the shadows as much. Keen to do some more tests on it, but so far so good. The film recipes that I used, 2 of them that I really enjoyed was Bright Kodak. They were the ones that you saw at the end, and Kodak Gold were really cool to use. I like more of a warmer look, and the Bright Kodak one, I like the pastel hues of the image. It's sort of like a bit more washed out. So based off that, If you guys think there's other film recipes that you think I might like, please let me know below because I'd be really keen to try them. I'm keen to make some more content about this camera. I've never used a Fuji system before, so it is very foreign to me. I did find that sometimes the exposure method, I've got it set to multi-exposure, so it's not like the full frame, but it is sort of looking at a lot more than just spot metering. So I might play around with that a bit more because I found that a lot of the images were a bit underexposed. It's a very tough time of the day to shoot as well, and shooting like directly into the sun. It naturally wants to dim the image to expose for those highlights. Overall, super happy with it. It was really fun for me to try something new, a new camera system. I'm heading to a Cars and Coffee event this Saturday with some mates, so I'm super keen to take the Osmo and the Fuji. I'm going to make a bit of a video about that, again, shooting with different film recipes, so stay tuned for that one. Other than that, I hope you guys are having an awesome week, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.